The title of this podcast is When Others Show You What's Possible. There are a lot of activities that I'm involved in that I absolutely love. There are very few that I don't enjoy. I enjoy a lot. And the ones that I don't enjoy is because my mind is talking about it. And I could take things that I absolutely love. Like right now, I really enjoy playing pickleball. I enjoy it. But even as much as I enjoy that, it's a lot more today. I enjoyed a lot more today than I did before. And what's the difference? I mean, a minor part of it is improved skill set from practicing and taking lessons. But the other part of it is I don't have my mind talking about everything about it. It's too hot out here. Why didn't we get this court? This is a better court. They got the shady court. We should have gotten here earlier. They shouldn't be on that court. Somebody else should be there. They're allowed to play music. They told me I couldn't play music at the court. I don't have any of that going on. Why I got this partner? I should have that partner. Why can't we have a better competitive game? All that chirping. And I don't even get it that I'm the one who's doing it. My personal mind is doing it. So when I let go of all of that, life becomes easier. Whether it's in the workplace, working on projects, whether it's cleaning around the studio or the house, yard work, it doesn't matter. If you quiet down the personal mind, you can enjoy activities. And so I'm finding that I'm enjoying activities more. And one of the things that's helped me is in terms of increasing my skill set or my ability to enjoy more is a metaphor from playing pickleball. When I first started playing pickleball, I struggled. You know, it was all athleticism, but in that game, you need skill, and athleticism is second when you start playing against better players because they'll put you in positions in which your athleticism actually hurts you. But then if you can marry it with proper skill, then you become a pretty formidable player on the court. And so when I first started playing, about a year and a half later, I started playing with this young person in his 20s, and he was a med school student, and his name was Luca. I'd never seen anybody move like that on the court. He grew up playing tennis, and he had all of those tennis skills with him, and he could cover sideline to sideline. I was like, how is it even possible to get from there to there in what seemed like a blink of an eye? And I was like, how do you do that? And then I started working with a coach, and I started seeing the same thing in him. Like he was in every moment. He would get there quickly. It was almost like, you know, what they say in Zen, hurry slowly. He would get there fast, and then he would pause, quiet his body to make the proper shot. I was like, is that even possible to balance? I mean, like, I know I'm like 20 years older than these guys, but I still think there's some of that in there. Or was it ever within me to do this? And I just kept watching them and watching them. And little by little, because I saw them do it, I saw what was possible. And I started being able to cover sideline to sideline when we thought that the play was over. And I'm starting to do that more and more by seeing what is possible because I'm watching others. And when I think about my well-being practice, it's the exact same thing. I'm able to enjoy experiences now by watching others for a long period of time of how they don't make a problem about things. Going into the airport, I use this example often. You have a delayed flight. There's some people that are not bothered by the delay. They just accept it, and then they find something else to do in the present moment other than complain and resist. I see people that can be stuck in traffic, don't say a word about the rush hour traffic. Complaining about it, talking about it doesn't change it. And they stay present in that moment. And they do other things that allow them to be fully expressed, to experience joy, and to cultivate inner peace. And so I invite you that if you see people do things and they do them well, start to really observe and start to practice that. It would be folly to think that they don't have any challenges. They do. They do. They just relate to them differently. Where you see problems, they see challenges and opportunities, more importantly. And they use that as an opportunity to work on themselves. So think about whatever it is you're doing right now, whatever it is right now that you're struggling with, find somebody else who's done it and they will show you what's possible. When I was going back to school a few years ago, I was thinking, like, can I even learn anymore like I used to? Like, I got this task in front of me. It seems daunting. Who says it's daunting? The personal mind says it's daunting because it loves a good comfort zone. And you know what they say about a comfort zone? Oh, it's a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. And so there I was, but I was able to think and see and watch and reflect back on my friend Amy, who in her 50s went back to school, my friend Matt in his late 40s, who went back to school for a graduate education. And I was like, wow, how are they doing a full-time job, co-parenting experiences in Matt's case? How are they doing this? And they make it look easy. And it wasn't that it was easy or that it was not without, some kind of challenge and that it took effort to do it. They just accepted it and they didn't make it a problem that they were going through it. And so it's not like Luca on the pickleball court isn't exerting energy to get from side to side, but he's worked on it so much that he makes it look easy. And now that I've watched him and seeing what's possible, it's changed the way I play the game. So if you see people that when things come up at work, things that come up in the news and life, let's say there's something event that comes up in the news where it's easy to make other people who think differently than you do or who respond to the certain event differently to make them an enemy. It's super easy. Watch the people who can hear news like that and who don't make other people an enemy, who don't, crush or talk negatively about a politician or the people that support that politician or about social policies or whatever. Watch how they handle it. And that is a roadmap for you to see what's possible. Because this life that we have, it is over like that. How do you want to spend it? And I want to spend it very differently. So I started watching the people that move through life peacefully, who always brighten a room and a space whenever they enter it, who don't allow themselves to be distracted by things that are trivial when you think about what really matters. I'm watching them and I'm drawing incredible inspiration and I'm starting to move like they move, to love like they love unconditionally, to be kind even in the face of other people not being kind, and to be peaceful when the personal mind says that this is a problem. So I encourage you that find someone else that are doing things well, and they will show you what's possible for you too.